Long time no see. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, turn on the light first, and I'm going to show you how to, one of the ways you can use what you got around the house, your soon-to-be trash, to make little potters, little plant potters. Now it's seed time to start your seeds. In Michigan anyways, it's March, middle of March, close to the end of March. Should be getting your seeds ready. So what I thought of is to use the, you know what you get from the Asian restaurants, your little thingies. Now see, you got that on the bottom. What I first recommend is getting something to put it in. This is what I'm using. Do not punch holes in this if you're going to use it as your drip tray. Okay? Now, oh, I forgot something. Okay. Anyways, what you do, punch holes in the bottom. These have been out in the shed for a while, so they got yuck in them. Put your holes in the bottom there. See that? And then, of course, you put tell I haven't done this in a while. I'm a little loopy. Put potting soil in there. Put up as much or as low as you want. You can cut off the edges. See, you can cut off these edges. I'm going to leave them on for right now because I might decide to use them. What you would want to do, I'm going to use these because this is what I got right now. You're going to want to have it, okay, let's get back there. I don't have my whole table. You're going to want to have it sitting up a little bit. Let me see if I can show you. Because see, you're having it sitting right on there. You want the water to be able to come and go. Because this is going to be your catch basin. You want the water to be able to flow freely in and out of your little potter here. So, probably this way would be the best. What I'm going to use right now for this is metal bottle caps. These are alcohol, from alcohol. You could probably use plastic milk ones too, milk caps. You can do it that way. Or you could use, depending on how high you want it to sit, you could use the, let me get them, let me show you. I might use this instead because it'll be more stable. You could use the little ones. Again, it depends on how high you want it to sit up you can use shims. Well, they're kind of a little mottled there, so. But anyways, it'll sit up and the water will be able to flow freely in and out. Another thing you can use, this is almond milk. I had to tape it up. I use the top and the bottom. I taped it up. You can, again, put the holes in the bottom. Anything like that. Like people make them out of paper. I looked to see how you can make them out of paper. I was going to do a video on that, but it was just too complicated. You know, we already got stuff like this. I don't know if these will disintegrate 100% into the ground because they have it seems like they have some plastic in them. But you know what? If you put them in the ground, you can keep an eye on them more. You can keep them, you know, I might actually do a video on this. When you actually start putting them into the ground, because I'm going to eventually put these in the ground. These will be my perennials probably for the most part. And I'll end up sticking them in the ground. I'll put the soil to probably about there. So then this is sticking up. So then I can see where I planted my plants. I may not remember what I planted in there, but I know something's planted in there. A lot of time, most of the times what I've been doing is just planting the seeds right into the ground, and then I don't know what I planted or where. But at least with this, I know where I planted something. And what you could do is like you could get your little box of whatever you plant them in. I mean, you could even use plastic containers, them honky containers I'm talking about, that I showed you before how I make my weights, my hand weights. You could even get that, cut that in half, puncture the bottom for the drainage holes, and then just plant that in the ground. You know the plastic bottle won't disintegrate, but at least you'll know that something is planted there. So you won't plant something else or just let it go to weed, because you'll know, hey, something's here, I got to keep it clear. And then once it gets a little bit bigger, you'll probably figure it out. Once it blooms, you'll really know. So anyways, that's just a couple ideas. Again, you can use, I've even thought to use, what do you call it, that foam seal that you seal like your doors and windows for. Look at that. You can take that, cut a little part of that, just little maybe 1 inch long squares, or heck, even as long as, and you could tape them to the bottom there. I don't think it would stay very long because it's water. I don't think that sticky would stick very long because it'd be sitting in water and have water flowing through it a lot. But you know, it's just something you can try. You could use little flat rocks like skipping rocks, or anything. Like I said, shims, any type of thing that would make a shim. S-hooks. I was thinking of putting S-hooks under there to give it a little raise up. And plus they wouldn't rust. The S-hooks are made to not rust. Be water resistant. Anyway, so there we go. A new idea. Hopefully I'll get some more ideas to help you. Here's my soaps. I'm helping a woman I buy soap from advertise her business. It's a locally owned business, black owned business. You can support the minority owned businesses. There's the soaps right there. Smell really good.